Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For a free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Yeah, if I tell them to come down, then all the Chinese are upstairs, right? Ask them if they want to come down. Why are you laughing?
They're already here.
Okay, you just sit in between somewhere, okay? Sit in between anywhere, yeah. And the man sit in between somewhere. I thought you don't like me. Upstairs is more comfortable. Oh, well, I don't know if we really have enough room. Come to the front. Wow, always woman overwhelmingly majority. Why is that? Because I'm a woman? Yes. Hey, the Slovenia sister, do you know the Sanmat group very well? You see them? Do they have? No, just not in their group meditation time. You know how many men, how many women? Are there more women than men there, or it's just abnormal around me?
Always more women, everywhere.
Everywhere. Isn't that weird? Everyone come down already? From upstairs? No. Yeah, just stand around the door, you can see me there. Yeah, the men sit here. The men are already outnumbered by the women. Don't try too hard to make them feel so, you know what I mean? Oppressed. You oppress them at home enough already, you woman. I know very well. And here even try to squeeze. Yeah. Poor man, eh? It's very difficult for them to come here already. Don't make it harder, huh? Yeah, ask any of them. Did their wife write permission and everything? And if he sneakily come here without permission, he will pay dear when he come home. You watch it. Pray hard, okay? Pray hard when you land. Pray before you enter your own house. Pray that world peace will enter your life. At the moment you enter your garage or house or the back door house, maybe you could not even enter the front door house. Maybe you just text to your son, please open. Or maybe you come home and all your belongings stand right in front of the front door waiting for you. You know, your pillow, your sleeping bag, your tent, whatever belongs to you, right at the front door already waiting for you. Yeah? Maybe, yeah? Be prepared. Pray for peace, but be prepared for war. Wow. How come men don't come there a lot? How come? What's wrong? In your case, how can you get here? Not married, right?
Yes, I'm married.
It's a rare case. Do you have permission to come? Difficult, huh?
It was tough, but I decided to go and
Oh man. Okay. Have some case in case you have to stay outside in the garage or something, and have a drink in case, emergency. Oh man, I'm sorry. It's not funny, huh? You're used to it being the winner. You don't know what it's like to be on the other side. Oh man, truly, it's not that easy, is it? I know. Even though Tong英文, huh? Yeah. But Tong Son. I asked them if they all understand English. Some say yes, some say no. I say, if you don't understand, okay. That's the way it is, nah? Listen, it's not easy, In one of my former life, I don't always have a good relationship, like husband and wife, similar to you. In one of my former life, also very difficult for me to go out, to meet other people. Even as a master, the partner was very, very jealous. And one time he even beat me up. Yeah, because being a master and everybody adore me, things like that. Or in another life, a partner even locked me in the house, let me starve to death. Don't give me any food. That was the wife, yes. And the other one was a husband. Very difficult to go anywhere, to do anything. It's so difficult. You cannot imagine if you don't have it. Nah? You cannot imagine how difficult it is. For some people, you cannot imagine how can another person enter your life as your trusted life partner, become such a controlling mechanism that you feel like you have no more life. You're supposed to share life, not given life, But after you married, you realize that you're done. Yeah, sometimes it's like that, yes. My ex-husband was a very good man. Even before I wasn't a master or anything. But even then he blessed me. He said, oh, why not? You can be a master. At that time, I wasn't anybody, just a Buddhist believer, And I told him, oh, we have master, but only men can become master. Only men can become Buddha. It is written like that. So I said, nonsense, you can become a master. And his word came true. Because he always tells the truth. Even he's not a believer in anything or practitioner, but he always told the truth. So maybe that's why whatever he say come true. Or maybe he intuitively knows that. Because he know I'm very spiritual and I was very much into spiritual, even in married life, yeah? But that is rare to find, eh? In many former lives, my husband or my wife was very, very terrible, wicked, and controlling, Even go group meditation or I go, for example, retreat like this, nah? Or he would make hell. Either make trouble or don't come with or come with but nagging to go home immediately or in the middle of the retreat, just making everyday trouble, causing mental stress and terrifying stuff. Sometimes even violent in some of the former lives. Whenever if I'm a master, I always have some factor, some opposite factor next to me all the time. So if you don't have this situation, if your husband is not possessive, or if your wife are not possessive, you cannot understand his problem. It's very brave of him to come, no matter what happened afterward. Because I was in that situation in many former lives, yes. It was like I'm going to do something bad or something, just to go out and retreat. As a master, not just even a disciple. Understand me? And have so much trouble like that in some of the former husband or wife or lovers before, nah? Yes, and you don't understand this. Oh, I would never be able to see you. Understand this? So in a way, I'm very lonely, but in a way, I'm lucky, you know? You are lucky, I mean. Suppose I have a husband, maybe I never be able to get out. Or with difficulty, yes? Or with a heavy heart, yes? And less blessing for you. Understand what I'm saying? I am so sorry for any of you if you have difficulty with your partner. They are not enlightened enough, that's why, yeah? When you're here, you'll be happy, man. Don't keep the faith like this. Be happy as long as you can. Huh? Your time is short. Freedom, hard to find. Short-lived freedom, huh? Never mind. Okay. Nowadays, even if you say nowadays it's easy to divorce or separate, but still, meanwhile, you still attached to that person and you still hope to work it out. And that meanwhile time is long, man. You feel very depressed sometimes and you feel suffocated. Even you do nothing wrong. Like you come to group meditation, you eat vegan and you meditate, nah? What wrong can that be? Huh? How wrong can that be? In Japan, most of the company would pay for the employee to go to the Zen monastery to meditate for some time. Yeah, and they pay for those days so that the employee become more enlightened. Yes, more intelligent when they come back to work for the company. Isn't that a smart choice? Yes. That's why the Japanese, they're so successful. Their car are top 10 in the world, top 5, yeah? People prefer Japanese car. You see what I mean? Even if somebody has fool around and make some mechanism bad in some few months, few years back, they still buy Japanese car. It's still a very trustworthy car. Low maintenance, yeah? Low price and good quality. Because they work with intelligence, with conscience, yeah? You see, the company is like that. Pay for the employee to go to the Zen monastery to have a week off or 2 weeks off just to do Zen meditation, to train their mind to calm down so that they can think better, so that they can service the company more efficiently. Yeah? You see that? So how can the wife don't understand? Or how can a husband not comprehend that his wife or her husband go to meditation? That is good for the family, good for the country, good for the relationship. Unless you want a stupid husband, easy to control, then no. But if you want a good husband, then you have to respect him. And if a husband is more enlightened, then he's more respectful person, right? He's more intelligent. So if a husband or a wife became enlightened, wouldn't that be better? Yeah? Wouldn't you be more proud to have more a saintly husband? Yeah. That means good for you, no? Yeah. So I don't really understand this. Okay? Well, because I don't have a husband now, so if I have him, maybe I tell him, don't go group meditation. This is some kind of love, of course, but the selfish love, a more possessive love. Want him all the time for you. So he's always nearby, so you know what he's doing. Because if he go group meditation, you don't know what he's doing. And you alone at home. But even the deepest level of love should have a little bit space sometimes, to breathe, like fire, wood. If you stick them together too close, they don't burn well. Have to need a little space. So husband and wife, if after a little separation, come home should be better, no? Absence make the heart fonder, that's what they say. So what's the big deal of husband go group meditation or retreat for a few days, or the wife, then you appreciate each other more, né? Yes. For example, if the wife gone away for 1 week, The husband stay home, have to wash clothes, wash dishes, and go vacuum. Then appreciate the wife more, what she does every day. Yes, and if the wife, the husband gone away, and the wife have to bring the grocery home, go shopping alone with a big grocery, or have to take the garbage out herself. Yeah, I have to drive to work, for example, maybe, then she would appreciate more of the husband's service while he is at home. That should be advantage, nah? And you appreciate each other more instead of, suffocating each other. A marriage is not a prison, huh? But many make it into a prison. And then you just have to listen to always each other, or obey each other, or say bind into each other, then you don't grow anymore. You don't have time to learn new things. You don't have time to meet new people. You don't have time to research onto something more interesting, even on internet or with your friends. Or you don't have anything fresh, Every day same recycle stuff. And of course, then after a while, maybe the husband has been patient, or the wife has been very, docile, but after a while get fed up. And then suddenly met somebody or see something more interesting than break. Yeah, divorce. And nothing can repair that anymore. This is a problem, yeah? The more you suffocate, the more people want to open, yeah? Get out and have some fresh air. Right, Freddie? You know everything. You're wiser now, nah? Wiser now. You open up, you say.
I used to be married,
Yeah, not more?
so I know you're right.
How come? I didn't tell you divorce, did I?
No,
No, but what happened?
I was married. It's long story.
You was married, and after you finished,
Yeah,
you divorced now. You happier or not?
I'm happy.
And lonelier, yeah.
I'm happy.
Happy is good. Okay. If you're happy, it's good. And she's happy too?
I guess so.
Oh, good. Then it's fine. If you're too happy, then that's your business. Nah? Whatever you do with each other or with your life. Yes, in this life, sometimes you're very lonely. You feel lonely, especially in a big city. Nah? People just don't even know the neighbor, and nobody know each other anywhere. And you stay in one apartment or one room alone, or one house, you feel lonely. So you feel like if you have a partner, this would be nice, company, somebody talk to, hold hand to go to the beach and go to tea house and together, but after 1 or 2, 3 months or weeks or something, it's not the same anymore. Most people tell me that. Why don't you keep it the same? Nah? Keep everything like the first days. Then you will enjoy your marriage. Marriage can be very good. Yeah, of course, because I'm single and I have more time to meditation, so I can reach higher, yes. If I were married, maybe I can't do this much, yes, maybe. Yeah. So in a way, I feel I'm very lucky to be single, to be alone. But in a way, sometimes I also regret to have left my husband, because in some of my lonely moments, nobody there. You are different, okay? Even if you stay with me, you're different. A husband and a wife, if it's a good, they would die for each other. Understand me? They would take care of each other. It's a difference between the master and disciples. It's a different kind of love. This is just a love of general, yes? But the husband and the wife, they would sacrifice for each other. They would understand each other in the moment of sadness or sorrow or joy. You see? That is a real marriage. And in a way, if I have such a marriage like that, I would also be happy, yes? But because I know if I have such even lousy or good marriage, I would not be able to go such high. So in a way, I don't regret not to be married anymore. But sometimes when I have no one around, I also feel like if I have a husband, he would understand me. that he would give me a hug or something like that and tell me everything will be okay tomorrow. Something like that, this kind of Hollywood stuff. Otherwise, I'm really glad, that I don't have a husband. Because if I have, I would be like more devoted to family life also. This is unavoidable. You see what I mean? And then I have to take care more of things and go more to coffee shop, go more to restaurant, go more walking on the beach, go more dancing together or whatever that. See, just the couple would do, yeah? Even if I meditate, but I cannot just neglect the guy next to me who wants to go movies or who want to go coffee shop, and then I will be tempted to say, oh yeah, I meditate too long already, I'm fed up, let's go. But if nobody there to tempt me, then I just have to accept to go back meditation again. Yes, you see what I mean? Because your mind can be tricked into thinking, okay, you meditate enough today, the world is rescued, 3% already. Okay, another percent, you come back tomorrow. So many people, after marriage, they meditate less. I don't mean all of you, huh? Some of you. Marriage is not an obstacle to your meditation or your spiritual progress at all. But if you're lucky, meet a really good partner who understands you and who go the same way with you or who support the way you're going with your life, then you have more time and maybe more balance. But still you would have also some time for family. That's normal. If I would still have married or had a boyfriend, whatever, yeah, I wouldn't be able to go this high. Honestly, like that. It is like that. But I don't mean that you all go home and quit your husband and wife. You don't need, okay? You don't need. Because you don't need. You don't need to go higher than the fifth plane, huh? And you have a married husband or wife, you still can go to the fifth plane, okay? If you balance your life between family and meditation, you can still go. Some people still can do it, so don't worry about that, okay? Some of the Indian saints, yeah, master, they're married too. In fact, most of the Sanmat saints I know, yeah, the one that also teach light and sound, they all married. Okay, yeah, and they still can reach. Some reach a fifth level. Like Master Baba Sawan Singh, he was in fifth level, for example, like that, yeah, and others after. Okay, some not, but some are.
That you were someone.
Who said that?
I heard it. I think you said it once.
Not I say, somebody else said it. One of the Indian disciples saw that I was Baba Sawan Singh. And he was the disciple of Baba Sawan Singh before, before the master died. And when I give initiation before, the people who knows nothing about Baba Sawan Singh saw me that I am Baba Sawan Singh. Because he asked me, who is this Baba Sawan Singh? And I say, what about him? He said, I saw you during initiation that you are him. So who is his guy with the long hair and white, and his name is Baba Sawan Singh? I said, well, you saw him, why you ask me? She told me that I and Baba Sawan Singh is one person. That's what she said. One, she said that. I said, okay, you saw him, why didn't you ask him? So this is just a few incidents, There are some other people also saw me as Baba Sawan Singh in former life, and they inform you, okay? That's it. And I also inform you from one of your sisters, but who cares? And the present life is important, eh? Sometimes during the course of talk or something, maybe you experience this or you know that, but it's not important. Important is now, yeah? If you feel good with me, if you have good experience with me, if your life changed for the better, no matter what I was in the former life, if I couldn't do this to you, what's the use, okay? Yes, I have so many lifetime and many things I did and many things I had to do, many forms I have to take. So everything is past, yeah? And in future, if you see me again, ever, maybe I'm in different form. Yes. But if you come back, you will have the feeling of familiarity. And then you probably will follow me again. Some of you have been with me before, no? Yes, as disciples, as lovers, as relatives, as friends, as neighbors, as enemies. Yeah, the enemies love me dearly. Love at first sight. So I have all kind of people. All right. It doesn't matter who I was, nah? What I am now is important. Okay. Wow, why do I talk so much, man? I love you guys so much.
We love you, man.
Thank you, Freddie. I know many of you go through difficulty to come here. And as much as you appreciate me, I also appreciate you that you did all this to come here. It's good for you. Nah? You bathe in powerful blessing. If you can see it, one of you saw it, right? One of you yesterday, the day before, she saw it. So powerful that it washed away many of your stuff. You know, stuff. Huh? And it's more or less somehow would help you elevate, one way or another, little or a lot. None of you come home like empty-handed, okay? Anyway. This retreat, I was intended not to talk at all. And then we just all meditate together. But after a few hours, I feel the intense build-up of questioning energy. So I thought, oh, never mind, I have to come out and talk a little bit, or else, I could not bear. Even if you're not sure if I'm here, you still have this kind of, like, how you say, demanding energy, that I come out and talk, make you laugh and stuff, or answer your question, your silly questions, for example, no, I don't mean your silly question. I mean, give you silly answers. And you're happy, okay? Yes. All right, now, any more silly question before? Yeah? You have.
I just wonder about the soul of the master. How this soul, master soul works.
Okay. But I also told you that I make a string and the whole universe. Okay, number one, okay, suppose even if I didn't make the string, okay, the master soul can appear in any form, in any place, in many different places at the same time. This is called omnipresence and omnipotence as well. Omnipotence means the master can make himself or herself known as another person that you're more familiar with. But therefore, the Buddhists see Jesus and the Christians saw the Buddha in the meditation. Who cares? Okay? The master soul is not confined into this body alone. Okay? And the master power is not just within a soul. Just saying a soul so that you understand. But the master of a higher level is merging in every place in the whole universe. So that master, so-called soul, is not limited. It's the great soul, understand? It's expanded souls and it's shapeless, formless, and limitless. So can appear anywhere, even can appear in your form too, in somebody else's dream. Suppose you have a friend who is in danger or in need of help, and she only know you or your lover far away, yeah? And then he could not reach you, yes? And because I know you, and I know he know you, so probably, suppose I am the master, I would appear to him in his dream or in a fleeting vision in your form to tell him that, okay, honey, do this, do that. I'm waiting for you over there, over here. For example, something like that, miracle happen. Okay? It's very easy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But does my answer make sense to you?
I understand.
Yeah, very good. We are not confined in any plane or any planet. And even if we are, when the master above fifth level can string the whole universe so that that master power can flow easily and can bring equipment down, blessing down easier. Okay? Any more questions? I'm glad you asked. It's good though. What are you crying for? Huh? What's wrong? Something wrong? No. Happy? Happy cry. It's funny. We have only two eyes and one kind of tears. Happy, cry. Sad, cry. So, you all sleepy now? Shall I go? No. I run out of story. I sell you everything. I sell you my story, the animal story, my mother's story. You know, all kind of story I sold to you. One time I recited a poem about an escort girl, you know, in Vietnam, who was in love with her customer. And the customer couldn't care less, so he just said goodbye like that coldly and left. And she made this poem. Not she made it, but somebody is supposed to make it, a poet, a very famous poet. Suddenly, I don't know, feel in tune with her or something. And he wrote a very touching feeling. So I recited it for the Vietnamese people. I don't know if you have a chance to even hear it. Okay, fine. But one of your brother, the Vietnamese brother, tell me, Master, why you recite the prostitute poem? I say, prostitute also have Buddha nature inside, no? And then he suddenly enlightened. And I was also enlightened as I said that. Yes, I really meant it. I really felt it that time. So don't try to look down upon them. Feel sorry for them instead. Yeah? If you can help them out of their not very pleasant or very honorable life, then you don't criticize. You don't look down, okay? Yes. You don't look down upon them. Okay, so what? Yes.
Is it a lot of times because us that we don't practice well, then bring a lot of these troubles to Master? I'm saying that because I also feel like...
Yeah, okay.
You know.
I don't blame you much because you can't always practice a lot the way you lead your life, yeah? You work very hard and you have family and you have friends and you have all kind of things to have to do before you could even sit down. And when you sit down, your mind is everywhere and you can't even meditate. And I don't kind of blame you very much, okay? I'm just telling you the fact that like that, okay? But I understand you. I understand your life is difficult. Even if you could meditate when you come home from work, that's already lucky member. Some cannot. Some husband and wife forbid others to meditate. Even to meditate, not to say go group meditation, but to meditate at home is a very difficult thing for many of the disciples, right? Okay. Now, also, not just bad karma from you, but your friends, your families, whoever near you, whoever you think of. And then your pets, your late grandmother, your newborn people, all kind of things, okay? And you go out also, you collect bad karmas every day. You come home, add it on to whatever you already have. So, of course, I cannot win. Besides, mostly disciples, they're really desperate, okay? That's why they came for initiation. The people outside, they're still okay. So do not try to convert to people before you convert yourself, okay, huh? Yes. Okay, so what?
And Master, in terms of being a disciple practicing, sometimes I feel like in the world there's a lot of negative influence, whatever that we contact, like seeing, hearing, with
stretch your legs.
all kinds of the
don't care.
influence that Like, for example, if we come here to see Master lift us up. But when we go home, I remember Master in Hungary, which you already mentioned, that we have to feed ourselves with information. Masters listen to Master's tape and reading the lectures or noble lectures and to kind of keep us in that kind of environment. And I find that really, really helpful personally.
Yes. Always have to remind yourself.
Yes. But sometimes there will be also times that you just fail, and
I know.
and you have to do it again, and it's kind of like a roller coaster kind of thing. And
No, it would help somehow. You will not go down that low.
not like Of course, we won't go back to eat meat and that, but still in spiritual practice.
You have the dark night of the soul sometimes, okay?
Yes.
But that okay.
What
never
should
mind.
we do when that happens?
Continue. Continue. Remind yourself. Surround yourself with practitioners. Surround yourself with things that remind you of spiritual practice. And write your diaries so that when you read it, you remember when you had good experience. That encourages you a lot.
Mostly, I scold myself in my diary.
No, don't do that. You have to write out, okay, today I feel Master blessing. In which situation? Or you just had a good feeling, like Master was with you. Writing like that, okay? Or today I had a good vision. Write it all down, okay? So when you're down, when you're in dark night, you look at that again. That's why you should keep diary, to remind you, encourage you. Remember good time, okay?
Thank you, Master.
Yeah, it's like today one of your sisters told you that she has very good experience these days, Yes, and even though you don't have it, but at least you feel, so I was in such a good environment and good atmosphere, or good magnetic field, or good spiritual blessing. I didn't know it, but at least I would be somehow had benefit, even though I don't know it, but I know I am benefited. Yeah, you see what I mean? Yes. It's like, okay, it's like a person who can see fully. She see the whole elephant, so she tell you. The elephant has a trunk like this, and the ear like this, and the tail like that, okay? So even though you don't see, maybe you can also touch a tail, and you say, so this is the end of the elephant. Or you touch the nose, and you say, this is the beginning of the elephant. At least you feel, okay, you can know something, huh? Okay? Yes. There's one person in Russia. He's totally blind and deaf as well. But he became a famous scientist because he tried. Originally, he even wanted to commit suicide sometimes because there's so much pressure and stress. And even one of the authority person denounced this kind of disabled people, like they should not go to university, and what would they do with the science? They couldn't do anything to help because they're disabled. And he was feeling very depressed and sad. But later on, because of that, he wanted to prove them wrong. I just forgot his name, probably in Russian. I can't spell it very well anyway. It's on documentary film, and he became a very famous scientist even. Yeah. So that's good, no? The person who lived total in darkness and try to listen to music with some help, He can do that. Later, he has a boy who helps him to go around. Originally, he lives alone. But the boy is, he adopted him, and then he take him everywhere. But of course, you can't rely on that forever. Like everybody else, after a while, the boys go out and meet a girl, and then so he had to stay alone a lot. It's like that. He spent a lot of time with his girlfriend, of course. Not like before when he was younger, always stick to the godfather. Okay, any more questions, Loving? Yeah.
If we all pray Master good health and have a good assistant, can the situation will be changed?
Maybe. You can try. I can't pray, but you can.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you to you. Very kind of you. Love and kindness is always good, no matter to whom. Okay, what shall we do now? It's almost time I have to go. But I have some cakes in my kitchen. Could you take them all out from the upper level and lower level and some vegan sausage and whatever vegan cheese in my fridge, and ice cream, bring it all here. I throw it. And whoever get it, either share it or take the whole thing for yourself and be scolded by everybody else. Have your choice, yeah? Okay. Yeah. I will throw all the way up to there too, don't worry. Or I can save some for them. The one behind, you see me okay, yeah? Yes, okay, yeah? How many people on the back? A lot, huh? Man, how come the other day we can squeeze and today we cannot? Huh? Can you squeeze? Huh? Or behind so that they can come more to the front. Oh, squeeze more. Come on, let's do it. So they can catch some cakes. Because otherwise you get fat. If you catch all the cakes, you'll get fat. Come over, yeah, move it. Now, if the men area have room, you can sit, but don't sit in the middle of the men. Don't tempt them, they already have difficulty. Everybody in the room, right? See, we can do it. Sorry, yeah. I'm sorry I did not notice before. I thought this is all the capacity, but then I remember last time we can squeeze more than this. Yeah? If you have problem, just sit on the shoulder of the bigger person. Eh? Yeah, I told you already. Your master is a loser. I have no money to buy you bigger land. We have some. We have a bigger house, but we're not allowed to use it. Bureaucracy again. Nah? We have in the north. Can sit at least 6,000 people. Comfortably, nah? And if squeezing like this, it could be double. But we're not allowed to use it. Maybe in the future, maybe. You okay? All of you can see now, huh? Yes. If you cannot, you're the one behind, just stand up and have a look. I look the same like yesterday. Now you're very happy, yeah. Yes. Because you're waiting for the cakes. Cakes is what brings people together. Okay. So how about we have some of this first? Huh? One moment, I wipe my hand. So you can take some of this home, huh? And mix it with other cakes to make it multiply. Huh? Blessing has no limit. Okay. Share with neighbor, huh? I start with this, but oh man. I should eat more so I have more energy to throw longer like a football or basketball. Share. One each, yeah? So that we have everybody have some and happy. We pass it. Whoever don't have, take one. Take one only. Because we don't have enough time to keep buy shopping for you. Too many. The shops are all empty. We take everything. You understand? It's not about money or time. Staff also short. Huh? Told you already. They have to go fetch you at the airport. They have to bring you back to the airport. They have to take care of the other things. And they have to shopping, cooking. You see, we don't have the whole planet here for me. All right. Something better is coming into your life. Something better coming to your life. Any coughing people? Coughing people? Only if you coughing. Coughing? You coughing? You were funny even here. Coughing? There, that is a real one. Some more here. Coughing? Coughing? I don't hear anything. Maybe I'm deaf. You coughing? Here. For her. Coughing? Not just raise your hand, you have to cough. For the light. The light is coughing. See, they like cakes better than me. I never criticize cake. Ice cream, Westerner only. You Chinese can buy it in Taiwan. I don't mean to discriminate, okay? Yeah, one more here. For the Westerner. You share with each other Chinese cake, okay? Share. Brown sugar cube, who is that? Hey! You happy, yes? Yeah. Everybody have? Yeah. You still licking ice cream? Last so long? Oh, you're too busy catching. The front don't have? Oh, the front have enough, right? You have enough, right?
Yeah, we have you.
Yeah, more close, yeah? Closer than them, so it's okay. So let them have cakes, yeah? So next time you just sit here, I don't have to give you anything. I give all to the back people. Is that okay, yeah?
Very happy.
Happy, yeah. It's okay? You all happy you have something? Cat. Oh, for him, I don't owe anything. Oh. You have only one word here all the time. Can't speak. Okay, that's it. That makes cakes is the thing that make people happy.
Yeah.
I learned like that. Good, eh? Love it, huh? Yeah. So how many people going tomorrow? I mean, after this, tomorrow, for morning? Oh, still a lot of people here. How many still stay? Tomorrow is the first, right? How many people stay until the first midnight? 1st September midnight. Oh, after and first and after. Right hand. Wow. Yeah, yes. I mean from September 1st until after. Wow. A lot still, eh? You stay as long as you want. Okay? And if we don't have staff to buy food, then you go on foot and bring the food home. If we don't have anybody to cook, then you go in kitchen cook. Yeah? That's the boy, then girl. Or you become breatharian, eh? That will last you one day only. 1 hour, no? It's not a lot, is it? Some of you have some, or how many have only 2 cookies of any kind, raise hand? No, I saw you have 3 on your hand right now. Okay, guys. That's it. The party is over. Before Before you were oh. And now you oh. What? Wow. No need language. I understand very well. Before oh, it's like oh. That means happy because dogs are always happy no matter what. Oh my God, we all have something, we humans have something in common with dogs, eh? Because they're happy, they also, oh. And you also. And oh is what is that? There's some donkey or something? No. Okay, you are a garbage person. It's collecting garbage. But some Chinese like to take them home for souvenirs.
Yes.
And they put it on the frame, you know, like decoration. Eh? Decoration. Decoration. French. Eh? Decoration. I don't want to leave you guys also, but everything has the time and I don't know, if I'm still here, I swing down to see you, huh? If, nah? Yeah. But after tomorrow, there will be only a couple of person left, huh? Doesn't matter. It's not the number that counts, yeah? So I love you guys very much, and thanks for coming. Even if I can go on forever, you cannot, nah? You must go home and you have your thing to do.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, love. If your husband and wife said anything, just tell them, oh, please, quiet. I only see Master once a while. I see you every day. So you are more important than Master. Huh? So tell them to some zip. Huh? Zip. Yes. It's not fair, right? Yeah. You see each other, husband and wife, for day in, day out for many years. I only see you once a while. Some don't even come often, maybe once a lifetime or 2-3 times in a lifetime. That's nothing. They shouldn't be jealous, no? Yeah. They should feel happy and proud that even I want him, you know? Not just her, but I want him. He's good, see what I mean? So she should be proud that such a good husband, very desirable, very wanted. So Master even want to see him, see what I mean? Yeah. Should be proud. Tell your husband, your wife like that, nah? Like you are a very valuable person. Understand? You want it everywhere, dead or alive. No, alive, yes. Dead, no, if you're dead, don't come here, okay? Please. We only have room for live people. If the coffin come here, it's take a lot of space, right? Suppose he come here, he dead already and come here, we have to buy a coffin. No? He takes up so much space. Yeah. I was thinking already to build like 2-story, you know, like, okay, one more layer on top. So when you come in, you crawl into the and the other person climb up, also crawl in. Or boxes, you know, like Japanese office, some of them. I was thinking the other day, you know, because I was telling you that if you live in a smaller house, less cleaning to do. Yeah, just a car vacuum is okay. Vacuum cleaning is enough. And you don't have to have a lot of furniture, you know. Don't have to clean the furniture a lot. Maybe you need just one TV and a bed, no? And a sofa and a coffee table. Something to put your clothes in. That's it. So even one room is enough if you're single. And if you're husband and wife, then you have double than that, okay? A double one. Double like that room. It should be okay, no? Because I feel very comfortable in smaller space. So I don't have to run around and looking for my things, wasting my time. And also sometimes in the night, you know, you go looking. And you more concentrate in smaller room. Nah? So at home, if you don't have small room, you just go in your bathroom, meditate there. It's smaller and you feel the sound clearer. Easier to concentrate, okay? Yes. I was thinking the other day, how come the Japanese people are so intelligent? Maybe because they live in smaller house. No, they do. Their house is like matchboxes. If you go through Tokyo, if you fly over, You see all the houses so small, small. Or if you drive by car or something, you find their houses very small. Because Japan is very small islands. And they have a lot of people, big population, yeah? And many of their places are mountains. So the flat area are not that abundant, you see? So they have to share. They share bathroom, even in hospital. They share bathroom, they share shower, they share toilet. Yeah. I mean the staff and the people all together. And in the hospital, even private hospital in Japan, even if you have money, you still have only one room. And you have to share bathroom, toilet with everybody else in the corridor. You understand? If you're a millionaire, billionaire, it's the same. And mostly their house is very small because very expensive to buy even small houses. Their land is precious, you see what I mean? So in Japan, when you come to the rice harvest time, oh my God, it feels like every little grain of rice is gold to them. And they stack the straw very neatly, as if in a first-class supermarket. Like the Stroheim, you know, all measure like, just like the Stroheim, where I throw it away already, so now I don't have it. Thank to you. Duh. Yeah. Yeah, or like this, you see what I mean? Give it. So like this, you know, all together in one size. Precisely as if they use a measurement to measure each straw, so that when they stack them together, it's very neat and tidy. Very, very nice looking. And where I lived before, I have a wooden cabin in Japan. I think some of you know. Also in the mountainous area, and I live in the forest. But I don't live there anymore, of course. I bought it, and then the Japanese disciples use it. I came just to improve it here and there, and then I don't live there. I used to just for a while, a few weeks. And then near my house, there's some field. The rice field is just a few meters square, you know. It looks so precious, and they cut the grass and everything. They take care of picobello, you know, perfect. They appreciate everything they have. There's some, I don't know why, some cabbage, so, you know, the white cabbage, they grow this big only. Yes, and the rice you can buy from machine. As if very precious. Just a little bag like this. Yeah, you put some money in and the bag come out. Yes, and here, we take by kilos, you know. Yes, over there everything seems precious. Or some pickle or turnip, you're different kind. Then there's a kind of turnip that is very wrinkled all over outside, look very ugly. But when they make it pickle, it tastes very nice with breakfast, no? And for example, in Taiwan, they just put it all over in the supermarket, and you go and take it by kilo or take the whole thing, you know. But or even if they put it in the can, it's big can. In Japan, the can, oh, cabbage, you know, the pickle. And I'm not telling lie, huh? I have some in the kitchen. I prove it if you want. About this big, yeah. Precious, nah? But it tastes delicious. They really appreciate what they do. So even the little pickle tastes so good because they chop it very, very fine, you know? So you don't have to chew it too hard because this can be very hard to chew. In Chinese, they cut it in the whole length, you know, big. So it's up to you, you chop it or not chop it. But in Japan, they make so thin, so fine, so precious, you know? When I was in Japan, I was in love with that, and I eat just with rice and some boiled stuff, and I love it. Are you Japanese? No?
No, I was in Japan for 7 years.
You look like Japanese. Especially the eyes. And probably you eat too much of these pickles. And also they have this kind of yellow sweet potatoes that I love so much. It tastes like nothing else everywhere else. It's just so like, it's not so wet and like some of the yellow potato. It's a kind of, not powdery, but the substance is not wet and not mushy. And when you roast it, I roast it in the fire. It's delicious. You know this one or not?
Yeah.
But I ate some of those in other countries, not as good as that. Maybe I was hungry there because in Japan everything seems so precious, you know? They don't eat a lot like what we do here, no? They don't eat a lot of cake like what you do here. Everything just a little bit, you know? So I told you already, when I went to the Japanese restaurant, they have a big bowl like this, like a washing bowl, eh? Like washing vegetable bowl, but inside just like that. I'm not joking. I have witnesses. You know, the bowl is about this big, you know, very big and deep. And just a little bit at the bottom, little bit. And then put it in the fridge for a long time before they serve it to you. Yeah, in Tokyo. Everything in Japan is like symbolic. Eating also symbolic. And the person who developed the wooden cabins area, he's a beautiful Japanese man. He has green eyes. I wonder, Japanese have green eyes. Yeah, I haven't seen the Japanese with green eyes. He's the only one I saw with green eyes. For all the Japanese I saw, maybe there's some more, I don't know. And he even cooked for me, you know, big bowl of noodle, half of a mushroom only. That's very generous of him already to share, you know. And the noodle, they are also very symbolic. They already put salt in there so that you don't have to add any of other condiments and you can eat it like that. Normally they eat without mushroom even. So I don't know how he has this, shanku, the fragrant mushroom, eh? And he has 2 of them. So we are 4. So he share, you know, half each. For 4 bowls full of noodle, half a mushroom each. So don't complain that you get only 3 biscuits around here. Lucky you don't have a Japanese master, no. And the noodle is already salted. I'm not used to with Japanese style. Honestly, I was very touched by his generosity and caring to cook for me even. He's a Japanese man. Normally women serve him. But he cooked for us, cooked for me. And two monks attendant or nuns attendant at that time. So we 4, he, me, and the 2. 4. So he cut the mushroom into 4 and give it to us. Oh man, okay, he was very generous. He fried the mushroom first, of course, and not too bad, nah? And then he boiled the noodle and put the mushroom on top. And I kind of asked the attendant, is any condiment? You know, like soy sauce? So he told me the noodle already salty. Oh, I could hardly swallow it because I'm not used to with Japanese style. The salty noodle is really salty. What's such salty, you know? I'm used to it, you know, a little bit this and that, you know, coriander and then a little soy sauce, a little black pepper, you know, nothing. Nothing of the sort. Just white noodle and half a mushroom on top. And I tried to eat like, okay, you know, wow. What am I to do? The guy is absolutely adorable. He's so kind, so genuine, and so honest, you know? So very, very good neighbors. He also has a cabin not next to it, in the same compound with me, yeah? And he saved one for himself, né? So everything in Japan is very small, né? They put their things on the stairs also to save space. And they sleep on tatami. And, you know, many of them still do it. On tatami, so that in the daytime, they room it in the corner. And then it become a living room again. And it's very lucky people already who can buy such a house. You see what I mean? Yes. In the city, it's like that, nah? In the suburb, maybe you can be more generous, nah? And if you go in the first class hotel, of course you have more generous room. You pay, nah? You pay. But ordinary people, young couple, nah? And they can't afford to buy even small house in the city. They can work the whole life, but they cannot buy a house unless they're with the parents already and put money together and then inherit it. That's what they say, né? I'm not very sure about it because I didn't inquire about it. I just read or I see something on the television. Wow, the house is truly small, man. If you really go there, a low level of airplane, or you go by train or something, even you go through both sides, you see houses truly very, very small. And I was thinking, maybe because of that, they become so smart. They can concentrate more. They're not too distracted by space and, by things. They learn to live with more simple means and to share, they share their bathroom, share everything. Maybe it could be the reason. I don't mean they are the smartest people on the planet, but they're very smart compared to many other Asian countries, yes, and very small. They are very small island. There's not a lot of natural resource or anything much. You see what I mean? They imported a lot of things. Even material for cars, they have to import too. And even for that, they can still sell it cheap and make it safe. So they must be very smart people. Thanks to all the Zen Buddhist temple that their boss sent them to. So meditation is really a must also. And live in a small house, it helps. So don't sell all your house and live in small house and blame me if you feel claustrophobic, okay? Yeah? Everyone is different. For me, I prefer small house. I feel more concentrate in there, easy. And don't waste time to look for things, don't waste time to clean, and don't have to rely on assistant to clean. Okay? Yeah. All right. So I really think I should go now. I don't want to. It's okay. Wait. I can jump. I love you very much. That's all I can say. Okay. Sorry that the time is too short. It will always be too short, even if you stay there long. But maybe short is better. You appreciate it all. Yeah? Because also you can afford it better, né? If you stay long, then you don't work, and your wife complain, your husband complain, yeah? And your company complain. Customer complain. Children complain. Neighbors complain. How come I haven't seen your house with the light on for so long? Yeah. Everything complain, huh? Complain. Wow. It's good that today I don't cough so much. I'm so happy, really. Yeah. So that's a good note to go home with. Master not coughing. Yeah. It may means nothing to you, but for me, the one who is difficult to go out to see doctors, giving IDs and all that is a true relief. Yeah, apart from that, my fragile body, feel like it break into pieces when I cough before, né? It's too violently cough, too violent, and I feel really like my body is going to fall apart. It was scary. So I really appreciate it very much. It might not mean not much to you, but I'm really happy. I keep repeating it. Yes. Okay, yeah? You want to say something? No, huh? Just say goodbye. I love you guys. I will try my best. I really don't want to go. I just feel like, why do I have to go? And why do you have to go? But it's very difficult for me to go. Just like when I say goodbye to my dogs, even how many times. This is very difficult. But with you, even more difficult, because I know we don't see each other that often. It's very difficult for you to come, for many different reasons. Not just wife and husband and kids, but many other reasons. And I appreciate your sincerity and your friendship. And your love, of course. And I wish you all the best, coming home. Safe and improve, elevated, high level, flying above the fifth. Thank you too, for being good people. Everybody saw me, right? Yeah, anybody who did not see, raise hand. Oh, see, huh?
Oh, see, welcome.
I really love you. I don't want to go. But since my time is up, really.
Yes, madam.
Every day I have a limited time to see you. Yes. If I don't obey that, then I will be in big trouble. Maybe not now, but in the long run later. Love you very much. Really love you very much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for your love, your prayers, and your friendship. And your trust. And your diligence in practice, okay? I love you so much. Thank you. Okay, if some of you stay, maybe I come back see you, okay? If you stay, the one who stays and the one who goes, God bless you. God bless you. Have a safe trip. Yeah.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For a free of charge guidance, please visit www.guardsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Be vegan. Make peace. For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com.